Good morning and welcome to my happy place. Yeah, my back deck is my happy place whenever I need to meditate or get out of myself or um, study or whatever the case may be. I find myself always back here on my back porch. Um, I want to talk a little bit about today being true to yourself, being true to who you are, where you are in life, your growth, wherever that growth may be. I want to talk about loving yourself in spite of all the flaws, the whatever you might be going through or whatever. Listen, we all got issues and we all got problems that we need to figure out. You know, we got to stop medicating our problems. We got to stop overeating our problems. We got to stop oversexing our problems. We got to stop allowing people to wipe their feet on us whenever they get ready. There's a lot of things go into self empowerment. Um, like I said, I wasn't born without any hair. I mean, I grew up, I had plenty of hair. That wasn't an issue. Um, I didn't have this voice disorder growing up. I have it now. That could be an issue. I talked about yesterday the bags on my eye. They still there. That could be an issue. If I were to allow these things to be an issue in my life. Um, let's start with my voice disorder. Let me talk about me. Um, and then you can find it wherever you fit into the equation of this talk. Let me talk about me. In the end of 2014, I started noticing that I was getting tired a lot. I mean, and I couldn't figure out why am I so tired? I'm so tired. I stay tired all the time. Um, fast forward to the beginning of 2015, when my baby sister came home from New York. And evidently she noticed that I had something going on with my voice. Now, I had noticed that I had something going on with my voice, but I never contributed that to why I was so tired. So I just figured, hey, maybe it's just me. Maybe other people don't notice that I got this thing going on with my voice. It was cracking. Um, it was just awful. So she comes home for a visit. She says nothing about it. Even though she notices, she doesn't say anything to me. She gets back home in New York and she calls me and she asks me, "What is wrong with your voice?" Just like a sister, short and to the point. "What's wrong with your voice?" And I was like, "I don't know." I said, "I don't know. What do you mean?" I think I got an attitude with her. But she was like, "No, I noticed something is going on with your voice." And I think, if I'm not mistaken, and she can correct me, she was trying to tell me that a Kennedy, one of the rich Kennedys, one of them had something similar going on with their boys. So, I hung up with her and I thought about it and I said, okay, let me go to the doctor. Let me see. So I went to my ENT, ear, nose, and throat. And because we have a good rapport with each other, he came in the room and I started talking and I was like, people are noticing something is going on with my voice. What is it? And right away he said, I know what's wrong with you. And I was like, you know what's wrong with me? He was like, yeah, I know what's wrong with you. He said, but I can't fix it for you. And I'm like, you know what's wrong with me, but you can't fix it? He was like, no, what you need done can only be done at Vanderbilt or it, Vanderbilt in Nashville, or you can go to Birmingham. He said, but I strongly recommend that you go to Vanderbilt. So I'm like, okay, you know what's wrong with me. You can't fix it. And you want me to go to Vanderbilt? Um, I thought only really, really sick people went to Vanderbilt. He was like, no, he said, I know the doctor there that does this type of work and I'll get you in. So I leave. I call my husband. I tell him what, the doctor said. Doctor called. He said, I had an appointment like in 2 weeks to get to Vanderbilt. So I went, me and my husband, we went on our initial visit. Now, mind you, when all this going on, I have never heard anybody that sounded the way that I sounded. So I'm thinking, you know what? I'm probably the only person in the world with this disorder or whatever they think I got, you know. So I get to Vanderbilt and to their voice center, and they put us in this room, and they put us in the room with another couple. And when the lady started talking, I immediately like looked at my husband. I was like, she sounds just like me. She sounds like I sound. And I was so happy to know that I didn't have this. I know this might sound bad. That I wasn't the only one that had this disorder. I didn't know what to do. So, they did the evaluation. They was like, okay, you gotta wait. I think I had to wait another two weeks before I could have the treatment done. Well, when the 2 weeks came, it snowed. Now, I live in Alabama. It snowed like the interstate. We couldn't go on the interstate. Cars was running off the road. I'm telling my husband we can make it. My husband said, "No, we can't. We gonna have to cancel your appointment." Now I'm mad because I'm waiting to get this treatment because I'm tired of talking the way that I'm talking. And so we went. No, we didn't go. We couldn't go, and it just crushed me. And I cried and I cried and I cried and I cried. So my husband was like, well, call the ENT back and see if he can get you another appointment scheduled. And he said, I'm quite sure he can. And I'm like, no, he can't give me another appointment. I'm just going off the deep end because I want this treatment. I want to get back to normal. Come on. Well, I called the ENT. So his office calls to Vanderbilt and they give me an appointment in another 2 weeks. So we get to Vanderbilt and they hook me up with these electrodes and they put me in a waiting room and my husband. But in this waiting room is a room full of people that has the same disorder that I have. Some not as bad, but some off the chart bad. I mean like bad, bad, bad. And we're sitting in here, and I'm the new kid on the block. These people been coming to Vanderbilt for 20, 25 years. Some 10, some 15, they've been coming here for a long time. Now, mind you, for spasmodic dysphonia, which is the name of it, also in tremors, voice tremors, there's no cure for this disorder. You can treat it, but you can't cure it. So I'm sitting in the room and I'm listening to everybody's story and I'm trying to figure out what happens after I get my treatment. What do I need to expect? So I'm listening to everybody talking about your voice is gonna get real low. Nobody's gonna be able to hear you for a minute. Da 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 da. So I get in and I get ready to get my treatment. Now, the treatment involves having injections in your neck, and you're having the injections to, in my case, my brain sends too many impulses to my larynx. So in order to put a disconnect between the brain and my larynx, they need to paralyze the muscles that surrounds my larynx. So that's what that the treatment consists of. They go in, they paralyze the muscles, um, and that's it. They inject you needles in the neck. Yeah. So they said, well, your voice is going to change after you have the treatment. I had the treatment. The next day, I told my husband, I was like, I don't know what everybody's talking about. My voice is good. I mean, my voice, it was still cracking, but it didn't go through the change. It wasn't going through the changes everybody told me it was going to go through. So, that was Saturday morning. About 6 o'clock Saturday evening, I woke up from a nap. I had took a nap. I woke up and I couldn't talk. Only thing I could whisper, but I couldn't talk for real. Nobody could hear me. And here I go crying again. Now, I knew this was going to happen, but I guess I just thought it wasn't going to happen to me since it wasn't like that Saturday morning. I I had a lot of adjustment to do in my life. By profession, I'm a nurse. I have been a nurse for 27 years. 27 years. But I knew I couldn't nurse anymore with the voice that I had. Um, Calling the doctor, giving report, stuff like that. People couldn't hear me. I couldn't talk on the phone because you couldn't hear me. Um, so I didn't know what I was going to do at this point. So I wanted to just give you all a little of my backstory to know why I am where I am at this point in my life, where as far as my voice is concerned, I go to Vanderbilt every 3 months. I have this treatment. Um, I just had it a little over 2 weeks ago. I, I have a hard time getting words out. It's exhausting. Sometimes I get so tired trying to talk that I just need to shut up because I be exhausted. It takes a lot to talk. It takes a lot to get words out. It's taking a lot to do this video. So I say all this to say I could let this disorder with my voice, I could let it make me bitter. You know, I could hide away and be like, I don't want to talk to nobody. You know, I don't have to talk to nobody. Um, but I couldn't let this disorder dictate the rest of my life. I couldn't. Um, Safety wise for me as a nurse with this disorder, I don't think it's good. I don't want to get, I don't want to say stuff to people and they interpret my words when it's something that I didn't say, but it sounded like I said it, but I didn't really say it. So nursing to me was not an option anymore. Um, I have done some here, there, but it just, it's just not my option right now. So, what do Abia do now? You know, well, I've been blessed to do raw food. I can prepare raw food. Um, Almost any vegetable that you cook, um, except for white potatoes, I can do raw. Um, I have another channel, and it's on YouTube, and it's all about the raw. So when you get a minute, go over there, like, share, and subscribe to that channel as well. It's new. It's new. Not as new as this channel, but it's fairly new, and I'm still trying to get up viewership up on that. But I just want you to know that when you're dealt a hand that you're not used to playing, you have to take a minute and adjust. You can't react like it's the end of the world, like I did when I couldn't make it to Vanderbilt when it was snowing. I was a sight. My husband was like, I thought you was gonna get out and start walking. This is the hand that I'm dealt with. This is the hand that I gotta play now. Okay? It could have been a lot worse. It could have been cancer. It could have been anything. Anything. It wasn't a death sentence. Um, yeah, a lot of people don't understand when I talk. Um, and I do have to explain a lot of times that I have this disorder. Um, and sometimes my voice gets so bad that if somebody calls the house and I know I really need to talk to this person and my grandson is here, I have to give him the phone and I have to have him talk for me. And I have to either say it slowly or whatever. He's been around long enough to know, and he's only 9, that is some words I can't get out. So sometimes he has to speak for me, which at first it hurt me. But then I was like, you know what? It is what it is. I refuse to lay down and waddle in this voice disorder. I refuse to do it. It's okay. It really is okay. Um, so we have to ask ourselves, well, I had to ask myself, what am I afraid of? I have a disorder. A lot of people have issues. Maybe I can't see your issue or I can't hear your issue, but trust and believe everybody got an issue. Nobody on this side of life is perfect. Nobody. And if people come across like they is, those are the kind of people you might not even want to be around because everybody got issues. Okay? Whatever your issue is, not my issue. My issue ain't your issue, but we all got issues. So, with that being said, what are we going to do about our issues? Are we going to let our issues rob us of life? Are we going to allow our issues to dictate what kind of life we have? Some things you can't change. I can't change my disorder. I can't. The best thing I can do is go get treatment. I can't change it. It's for life. Okay? That's okay. It took me a long time to get to the point where I could say it was okay because it wasn't always that way. I don't want y'all to think, oh, Abia got this disorder and right out the bat she was good and no, I had a hard time. I had a really hard time. So now, yeah, I got the disorder. I'm the lady with the voice disorder, the bald head. But I absolutely love this bald head. And I got bags up under my eyes. So what? I'm 56 years old. And I'm so happy to be alive. I'm happy to be alive. Do I have everything I want? No. Do I have everything I need? No. Well, I guess I do have everything I need. Yeah. Everything I want? No. Um, but that too is okay. Because I look at it like this. What I don't have today, I might have in abundance tomorrow. Because everything on this side is temporary. It's temporary. So I want to motivate. I do. I want to motivate. I want to uplift. I want you to know that life is worth living, but you got to take the reins of your life back. You can't let anyone dictate to you what you should, could, can't, won't. However, you ain't gonna never amount to nothing. Oh, that's not gonna ever work. Uh, Whatever it is. Okay. Um, I can let people say, "Oh, how you gonna get on YouTube and talk to people and you can barely talk your own self?" They're not gonna understand what you're saying. Okay, but if this channel helps just one person, then it's a win-win all the way around. Okay, it's a win because maybe somebody needed to hear my story in order to start writing their own story. Okay, um that's it for today. I just wanted to get on and just try to motivate and let people know, don't give up. Don't give up. Life is what you make of it. You don't like the hand you dealt, get up and deal another hand. Or learn how to cope with the hand that you was dealt. That's all I'm doing. I'm on YouTube talking to people about a disorder that I have. And I'm letting you know, even with this disorder, I'm winning. I am winning. I am. So, if you're new to this channel, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll know each and every time I upload. Um, Also, go over to my other page. It's all about the raw. Like I said, I prepare raw dishes on that channel. Support a sister. I need all the views and all the likes that I can get. Um, I hope something that was said today maybe pricked something within you to make you want to get up and do something different with your life or continue on the path. Maybe you already got up and you're running the same race that I'm running. But we're running to win. We're running to win. We got this. We got this. Don't let anybody shake you. Let anybody prejudge you. Don't let anybody put their issues on you and make your issues their issues. Don't do that. We're going through enough as women or men, whatever, that we don't need no extra put in our lap. Okay? So, do you walk in your truth? Whatever your truth is, whatever it is. If you're trying to get over drug addiction, that's your truth. If you're dealing with a physical ailment, that's your truth. Walk in your truth, whatever your truth is. You pray about it, you meditate on it, and you get up and put one foot in front of the other and you keep it moving. That's what I have to do in my life. I put these videos out. I don't know half the time if the words gonna even come out of my mouth. First of all, um, I look at the bags under my eyes and I'm like, man, I know somebody gonna say something about these bags under my eyes, but I don't care. Okay, I don't care because I'm winning, and nothing you can say or do is gonna change that. That's how much I love me. That's how much I love my situation. And it's okay. All right. So, like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Like I say, if you're new to the channel, welcome, 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 welcome to the Ball and the Beautiful Crew. That's what I'm the name, y'all. Yeah. I don't know if you, even if you got hair, if you subscribe to this channel, that's going to be the name of you all. The Ball and the Beautiful Crew. All right. If you know somebody that's going through something where their hair is falling out or whatever, hey, send them over here. Comment in the comment section below. Let's talk. Let's talk. It's okay. It is. All right. I'm gonna let you all. I'm gonna do a little tour of my happy place. Is my back deck. It's my back deck, y'all. I live in the country, and this deck is my happy place. All right. Enough of that. Like, share, subscribe. I pray that each and every last one of you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Um, put one foot in front of the other one and start this journey called life. All right. Comment in the section below. Let me know. Let me know what's your thought on this channel. Let me know if we can talk about something else. Okay? All right. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.